So do any of you realize Miles isn't with you?
Nope.
I don't
No.
think any of us really question it, because I think at this point we just assume he's in the church.
We're
That
content
actually
without
is a
him.
good idea.
We keep tabs on him that way by assumptions.
So do you guys go to the church?
Nah.
Oh. Where are we going, Winslow? Where do you think we should go to find an answer? You're the one that got us here, technically.
Let's go back to the festival area.
Haribo?
Food! Actually, I'm quite concerned
You know what?
about this
I'm not.
plague. What happens if we get it? I've only dealt with sickness a couple of times. And I kind of twiddle my thumbs a little bit.
Don't worry, Haribo. I know Miles is kind of a prick, but I'm sure he could probably help you out. Winslow, we should probably find someone that can help you out if need be.
Yeah, how do we know that slavery's not worse by now?
Because Keffy didn't get rude with him like Miles does, and Keffy's way higher up on the food chain than Miles.
Like,
He just seemed rude to begin with.
Exactly. Exactly. But Miles is always rude to all of us, but he's especially rude to you. And that kid, not so much.
Wait!
Plus, no one's trying to pick you yet.
We left Jarvis behind. Maybe he's here somewhere.
Do you think he'd be alive?
I don't know how old he is. I'm not his keeper. That's Miles.
He's an elf, so it's a fair assumption.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
What?
oh wait. You guys think that one... Oh, do you think that elven maid is still alive?
Oh, damn it.
Anything is possible.
Yeah, so maybe we should go to the castle
yeah.
and try to find him.
That might be a bad or a good idea, but right now I really don't have any other ideas. We should probably try to keep away from people that can give us too much foreknowledge, but with the plague going around, the big crowd might not be a good idea.
You seem
Wink,
to have the
wink.
most knowledge out of all of us, so you take the lead.
Yeah, maybe we should just find
Oh,
Miles
damn it.
and he can summon Jarvis.
Can he do that?
I don't know how he works.
Maybe you guys should spend time with him.
You know what, Skirt? I can't believe I'm the one saying this, but we should go find Miles.
My skin is now an eggplant color.
Alright. I just assume you're holding your breath. So,
I mean, more or less. I think Haribo's getting a little frustrated with Zabiniar.
that's fair. That's a fair statement. So as you guys are walking back to the church, which isn't really that far, but you notice the crowds are, like, there's more people on the streets, and as you guys are looking around, you notice that elves and dwarves are even in, like, modern day clothes. Like, they're not looking as if they're slaves anymore, and like humans and them are interacting normally. It doesn't almost look like there's any slavery here. And as you guys just pick up naturally on conversations, they're like, oh yes, thank God the city was locked down for the plague that happened. I know, I hear the smaller towns are getting really hit. And they're just kind of talking about how, like, it doesn't seem like the plague has hit here yet from what you've gathered. And you just kind of pick up on small little nuances of some people saying, oh yes, they get the hot flashes. I also hear the pustules start to get really bad near the end. And
Ew.
just really weird, morbid stuff that these people are casually talking about. But it's usually like those like really gossipy girls. You could tell they're rich, so they have nothing better to talk about besides unrich people problems. And so they're kind of just talking, and that's what you guys kind of gather as you walk into the church. You see a woman there, and she kind of greets you all, and we're gonna cut to quickly to Miles because he goes to walk towards the basement and open the door, and it is heavily locked. And you notice the door this time is now completely different. It's also almost of a gold color, like the walls were on the inside, which
Wait, which
we
door?
might as well move to since we're all there, and it looks the exact same, so I can use the same map. And so you all get back to the church, walking in, looking similar. You see Miles, or hear Miles trying to open the basement door. You kind of scurry past the woman standing there, and you guys run into Miles at the basement stairwell.
Now, I'm pretty sure I would have gotten it open by now and or asked her, her being the woman who was helping me earlier, for either what's down there or
Yeah.
if she has a key.
Let's retcon it. She's down there with you. And they
Oh,
walk
good.
in, and that's where they run into her. And she's like, I can't let you in, sir. I'm sorry. That's for the church itself. That's where we keep all of our old supplies and food for the sick and needy.
Is that so? Huh.
Yes.
Last time I was here, and mind you, it's been quite a few, there was another chapel down here, and I had remembered it, and I was just thinking it'd still be around. I'm sorry, that was not my mistake.
It's okay, but thank you so much. Please respect it. This is holy ground, as you would know.
Yes, of course. I mean, I may not look it, but I am very faithful to the faith, to the great egg,
I would hope so.
as we all should
That
strive
sounded
to
so
be.
convincing.
Carry on. Oh, hello, you all. Please, let's get out of this aisleway. As she sees the three of you just kind of like wobble in. And she's like, please let us leave this area. You may go into the main hall if you would like.
I ask her, are dwarfs allowed here?
Yes. Oh, have you guys not had it down there? Unless you're from Cuckoo, then you would understand. But other than
Yes,
that.
I do run a small church in Cuckoo, so.
Oh, yes. So you would be aware of that elves and dwarves have been freed for about a year now, and it's been a
What?
great blessing. And
A blessing.
uh,
Who's trying to pass it along as such?
Oh
Uh,
no.
Arrest
The
Can I
this
royal-
punch
man.
Miles in the arm right now?
if you would like, yeah, just a little tap. Just
I punch back.
Right, I would do a little.
Watch your hands,
Should I,
cousin.
should I roll for this?
I would have.
I mean, sure, why not? If you want to, see if you
Alright.
actually hit him. That's the worst part.
That,
You
that
don't.
does that does actually.
Yeah, so he punches you on the arm, but for no damage really. Just a little tap on the shoulder.
Watch your
a,
hands,
just a
cousin.
little like shut up kind of punch. Oh,
Well-
I'm sorry. I forgot who I was looking at. Lowly priest.
Hmm.
Well, you all take care as she like tries to guide you guys up the stairs at this point. As she's just kind of like, I don't want to talk to him. He doesn't like me. As she's just kind of like so bashfully like, I need to leave.
Aw.
And she's
Before you
kind of
go,
like,
do you have a library here?
yes, we do have a small little study if you would like. It's through the main chapel and to the left down the hallway.
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome. No one's in there right now, so if you guys need it to just read up on things, so you guys could get caught up with the current laws and everything. And
Yes,
she kind of,
that may be best.
yep. So she's kind of goes off, and you all go to this library area, and you all finally have a chance to talk to each other as a group.
Why did you hit me?
Because, dude, pick up on context clues. If she wasn't being rude when the dwarf was in the room, then why would the? It's
Look, just because somebody doesn't say how they really feel doesn't mean that they don't really feel that way.
What's wrong
You
with
must have not even been outside for a minute, have you?
What?
Look, we just ran into the poach's kid, and even he didn't act like he was disgusted by the dwarves.
Which one?
Dwarves.
Which
By
kid?
Winslow. Sorry. Sorry, Winslow. I should say your name. I'm not like Miles. I'm better than that.
I'm not like Miles. I'm not like him. I swear. I'm better.
I've been around him too long.
It's okay.
And
It's
we
a
even keep
disease.
trying to get away from him.
Look, your arguments
Anywho.
just not persuasive. Society has a certain
Look,
caste, and you just have to accept your role in it.
you have to accept the fact that the cast has changed in the time that we've come here. Things aren't
Yes,
like that. If you go
clearly
outside,
something's gone wrong.
yes, you're still alive. But we need to keep that going. And we need to make sure we get back before we learn too much of what's going on here.
What's wrong with learning?
I can't say. All I can say is these two can verify that I know some stuff that I shouldn't know, and we should find a way back as soon as possible.
What's wrong
And,
with gaining knowledge in the current time? We have
well, for one,
been
you
sent
don't like
here.
to accept the current knowledge.
We're clearly here
What's the
by
point of
divine
knowledge?
means. We should learn as much as we can. It's intended that we be here.
We could be learning already just by being here, and that's fine, but we can't go searching for certain answers. I
Why?
wish I could get into it more, but I can't.
Well, then you can avoid searching for answers, but I have something that I intend to find.
Let's leave him.
And what's the net?
Just
No,
as
we
you
can't.
would
All
not
of you
tell
are
me.
important. We have Sunny.
Just as you
And
wouldn't tell me
trust me.
your reasons, I'm not going to tell you mine.
Look, that's fair, but don't go doing something stupid. And as much as I'd like to leave, Miles, all of us are important, including Sunny. And Sunny's gonna know kind of, probably, hopefully, some of it when we find her again.
I guess kind of to quickly learn this knowledge. Miles, do you still have contact with Jarvis?
Let me check. And hold on. Let me check something else real quick.
Wait, would Jarvis actually come now
Maybe.
if he was alive?
We don't know that until we try.
That's actually me asking in character too. Like because
Okay, fine.
I'm
We don't
thinking
know
right
until
now.
we try, right?
Insofar as I know, he probably would respond. It might be a little bit strange for him to be receiving a query from the me who is
30 years.
not like. It's not unreasonable to believe that I am still alive in the current time as well. So he would have.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, it might be jarring for
Are you
him,
saying
but
that in
I could
character?
go. I could meet myself, learn what I've learned and what I haven't learned.
Are you saying that in character?
Yes, of course.
Okay, then in character I'm also saying, hold up, old lady. We I told you you were coming. I told them you were coming. We are in town, guys, or we might be. If
Wait,
not, we're supposed to be. So maybe Miles is right and we should go somewhere. I just don't know where yet.
that doesn't make any sense though.
Trust me, it's a headache for me too. But if the real if the current us isn't here and we're here, maybe we're supposed to be somewhere they're currently not. I don't know how to make sense of this, and I wish I did. Ugh.
Is there some wizard or something we could go to? Not the Pochel or whatever they're called, but like someone who uses like old forms of magic. Maybe they know
Well,
why this is happening. I mean, after all,
so
my little spider friend did say that someone enchanted the map.
it sounds like Jarvis would once again be the man we'd be wanting to ask.
Maybe we should
Let's
go
hope
to
that
the
he answers them.
castle.
Maybe we should. But let's try that Jarvis plan first. Honest to God, it might be our best bet.
So Jarvis has a spell message, which I believe allows a creature. Well, its range is too short, so I guess that wouldn't work. Stupid range restrictions.
It's also you casting it, not Jarvis.
Well, so I believe that the spell works by allowing the person that you reach out to respond. So if someone casts the message spell and the other person never responded, potentially they would be able to respond at a later time.
Yeah.
And so if this was done at any point throughout the day, then logically you should still be able to respond some other time, right? Right?
Yeah.
So if
Yeah.
every day he casts message to me, then I should be able to message back to him, right?
Yeah.
And if, let's say, he were to do this to the me 30 years in the future, and I past me joins into the future, then potentially I should be able to reach him if he's within the range.
Mm-hmm.
What if both of you answer? What if both versions of you answer?
I just try and send a response message to Jarvis. Just,
Okay.
Jarvis, are you there?
And you get no reply.
Of course. Yeah, well, it was a long shot. There were a lot of hypotheticals involved, and I guess they didn't all work out.
You know, it's all right. Honest to God, or honest to egg.
Yes, that's right.
I need to start
actually-
remembering to say that.
The idiom is bless the egg, and I'm kind of sick of you getting it kind of weird.
Wait, you're saying you're getting sick of me getting it weird? All right, I'll continue
Yes.
getting it weird then.
All right. Thank you.